Hello, my fellow baby boomers. Somewhere down the road with what's going on with the Obama administration, we're going to be in so much trouble. Our health care will be terrible, if we can even afford it. There'll be people deciding our outcome, whether we should get an operation or not, which will either shorten our lives or we'll wind up living in pain. This isn't what I thought it would be in my retirement ages. If you look at our parents, a lot of them retired pretty comfortably with pensions and Social Security. The way it's going, I don't think there's going to be enough to go around for us, especially if we live to be old. Right now, 10% of the population lives to be over 90 years old. The government's just not going to have the money to take care of us. And a lot of our parents went into assisted living, retirement homes, and they're blowing through their money, which is okay, it's their money. But there might not be any inheritance left. So what do we do for our medical care and everything? This Obama administration, if you had a child like Obama, you'd be using so much soap in their mouths because of all the lies they're telling. Every day, do you really believe what he's telling us is true? If you do, I could sell you a Brooklyn Bridge. I got some nice pictures of it. Oh, Obamacare, it's going to save you money. Oh, it's going to be better for you. Right now, you could see how many major companies are saying, this is great, we can improve our bottom line. Our bottom line for the stockholders, not for the employees. So we improve our bottom line for the wealthy people. Because if people work under 30 hours, they don't require medical coverage to be paid for by the employer. So they're all happy about this. We'll cut your benefits. And even if we need you to work a few hours overtime now and then, it won't even be time and a half till you reach 40 hours. This is going to destroy this country. But look at other things in this country these days. The president sent some, warships over to Syria. What did the Russians do? They sent some warships over there too. So he thought he was going to probably lob some missiles over there because, of the chemicals that they used against supposedly some people in their country. But what happened? When President Bush was president and we went into look for the Taliban, we had 40 countries unite with us. This guy has nobody. Britain, which was, with us for many, many wars and things, they pulled out. The parliament said, absolutely not, you're not going to help America. The Russians, every time they take their thumb and stick it in our president's eyes. We just look terrible in the world. I'm sure every country these days is just absolutely laughing at us. And all you people, the wealthy people, okay, why is the government pumping $80 billion into the stock market every month? That can't last forever. At some point it's going to stop, isn't it? And you know what happens, right? This has always showed true in the economies forever and ever. It takes a very long time to blow up a balloon. You just can't. So make believe this is Wall Street, okay? Keep pumping air into it. It gets bigger and bigger. When it pops, all the air comes out quickly. When the stock market crashes, I hope people aren't running to the bank to take their money out to pay for next week's food or something, because that'll stick us into a depression that was never seen in this world before, and we'll be the leaders of it. I know everybody got a busy life. They got their kids to take care of, in some cases their parents and things. But you better wake up and see what's happening. And the senators and congressmen, of this great country, they're useless. The Congress should have impeached the president on multiple things. I don't know why they don't step up to the plate. Every day, the president of this country and the attorney general also, they break the rules that have been in place for over 200 years that built this country. Every time you turn around, the president changes something in Obamacare. He just doesn't have the power to do that. That's not within the power of just him doing it. That he passes some laws under executive privilege. I gotta tell you, I don't know where he gets his ideas from, but it's not good for you and me. It's not good for the average taxpayer of this country. The people that are on the dole of the government, it doesn't make much difference. They think that check is going to come forever. Well, there's going to be less and less taxpayers. And the people that have more, sooner or later, they're just going to have to go after you and collect more taxes. This Obama administration is burying a leader of the free world. Don't you see that? Take a few minutes and just think about it. Okay? I'm sure you could give up a few minutes of making phone calls on your cell phone. Probably the conversations you have are not that important anyway. This is very sad where we're going in this country. Obamacare just absolutely going to kill us. The taxes are out of control. Cities are going into bankruptcy. And you know what? It's really sad how many people say, you can't impeach Obama because the vice president will become the president, and he's an imbecile. That's the exact words that people told me. But it's the people of Delaware that did that. How could you be a senator from 1973 to 2008? I mean, he did such a wonderful job in Delaware that, he should have been voted in all that time. The only thing that's going to really help this country is to vote out the politicians after 2 terms. If they didn't get it right within 2 terms, vote them out. If you're a real die-hard Republican or a real die-hard Democrat, vote in a new one. Vote in a new Republican if you got a Republican senator or congressman. If you're Democrat, do the same thing. Vote along party lines, but get them out. Get anybody out that has more than 2 terms in office. Get some young blood in there. Okay, it doesn't have to be young, in age. But the thing is that, the people that, right now have jobs that they're working, they'll have a big difference in view if they became congressmen or senators because you voted out the old ones that are lifelong. How much money is being spent, with lobbyists because these people have been in there for so long? I mean, this is on both sides of the fence. And if you listen to some of these people, they've been in there so long and they're not giving it up, in their 70s and 80s. They talk stupid. They're not intelligent at all, and they probably never made intelligent decisions. But somehow, along the way, they got a government job and became senator or congressman. But it's killing us. I'll talk to you soon now. Pray for the troops. Pray for your families. Keep God in your lives because Satan is alive and living in Washington, D.C. You're going to see it very shortly. I'll talk to you. Bye now.